2.2 other measure of locations. We already discussed mode, median, and mean. And we have to add another two for this. One is first quartile, then the other one is median, usually called second quartile, and the other one is third quartile. So we'll find out what is first quartile and third quartile. Actually, assume that if we have a carrot like this, if we want to study about the carrot, first of all, we may divide into two pieces, n divide by 2, and we will study the distance. When we see a distance in a data set, number of data, and we will study the cross sections. Sometimes we study divide into 4. Then we study this one. N divide 4 and the first one. Then n divide 4 times first and second cross section. N divide by 4 and third cross section. So the same thing we do with the data. We will monitor when we have a data set, then the middle one and the 1/4 one and 3/4 one. 1/4, 2/4 and 3/4 of that data set in. So here especially other measures of location mean first quartile and third quartile, and later we will talk about percentiles. So initially first quartile and third quartile. Second quartile already we know which is median. So first quartile, assume we have a data set. So I wrote the formula for that to find the first quartile. First quartile we can find n divided by 4 if it is a whole number. Okay, first of all, second quartile. Second quartile is in other way medium. So it is the middle one. So half of the way. So when we divide, we did the same thing. Whole number, average value of that, assume that whole number is m. Then take that term and the other term and average the value of average value. And if it is an unwhole number, round up to get to the term. The same thing we need to do. Now, what is the n value here? So n is going to be n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 values. We'll find first quartile first. So n divided by 4 times 1, that is the 1, it means n divided by 4. So 11 divided by 4. So 11 divided by 4 will give 2.75. So it is not it's whole number or non-whole number, non-whole number. It's not a whole number. So then you have to go round up 3 and take that term. So did I take m here? No, I take tm, term 3. Okay, now what is the term 3? Is this in ascending order? The first important thing is it has to be in the ascending order. Yes, I wrote this in ascending order. So T3 from ordered data. So this data is ordered now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise, this is term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4, term 5, term 6, term 7, term 8, term 9, term 10, term 11. So what is the term 3? 1, 2, 3. So term 3 is 5. So T3 is 5. The first quartile is 5. The first quartile is first quartile. We write Q1. Q1 is 5. Now let's find the medium. Medium is, so this is Q1 4. Q2, what is it? N divided by 4 multiplied by 2 or simply N divided by 2. Okay, 2, 2N divided by 4 which is N divided by 2. So 11 divided by 2 which is 5.5. So it is not decimal, full, none, whole number or none, none. So then round up. 5.5 round up 6. Take 6 term. From ordered data. So T6 is going to be T6 is 9. It means the median is, or the second quartile is 9. Then Q3. Q3 is the same thing. N divided by 4 and multiply by 3. So 11 divided by 4 multiplied by 3, you will get 8.25. 8.25 round up. Round up. Don't think about that this is less than zero point 0.5. No, follow the instruction. Round up. Then this is going to be 9. T9. So 9 term. Third term, 6 terms, 9 term. Then T9 from ordered data. So T9 equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. That is 19. So the third quartile is 19. It is very crystal clear and easy. Now this data set is for odd number because n is 11. So I'm going to change it this one to put in adding 1. So then it's going to be 12 and we'll work out for an even set. The first one is first quartile Q1. We are going to find Q1. So n divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 which is 3. Then it is a whole number. Then we want to got that term Tm. And then Tm plus 1. It means this is, if it is T3, this is 3 plus 1, which is T3 and T4. It means third term T3 and the other term T4, and we want to get the average of this one. So T3 plus T4 divided by 2. So what is T3? 1, 2, 3. T3 is 3. T4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide by 2, 8 divided by 2, that is 4. So Q1 is 4. That 4 value is not in, but so that is the value Q1. And then median Q2. N divided by 2, 12 divided by 2, 6. Then we want to get term 6, this is term 3, term 6 and term 7. So average of that one, T6 plus T7 divided by 2. So what is T6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. that is 9. Sorry, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7 is 8 and 9 divided by 2. It is going to be 16, 17 divided by 2, 8.5. So Q2 or median is going to be 8.5. Then Q3 is n divided by 4 multiplied by 3. 12 divided by 4 multiplied by 3. So that is going to be 9. So then we want to get T9 and T10 term because it is a whole number. So we want to get the average of this one. So what is T9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is 15 and 10 is 19 divided by 2. So which is 10, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah, and the other one. So it is going to be 17. So now Q3 value is 17. We'll do a bit of example to get an idea about this. One example. Assume you are a apple buyer. So you'll ask two farmers to come. Bring 10 random apples from their farms, and you want to select that which farmer you are going to select. So from which farm you are going to buy the apples. So then two farmers came, A and B farmer. So then you ask to order the apple, uh, weighed the apple. So then they weighed the apple, and then you ask to order that weight. So then 70, 75. Likewise, the farmer ordered from ascending order. You ask ascending order to order. Now they put the weight on ascending order over 10 apple and 10 apple. Now you want to get an idea about these apples. So now you are going to make a graph on it. You are on in your book, they can't see. Now you are doing it. So how many apples? 0. Let me draw this one and I'll come back. Now you have this table in your hand now. The number of apples. First apple, second apple. Likewise, this is the weight in grams. Now this is 1 to 10, and so there are 10 apples. What is the first quartile? So 10 divided by 2 is 2.10 divided by 4 is 2.5. So 2.5 round up 3. So the 3 is one first quartile is 3. Then second quartile is 5. Then T5 plus T6 divided by 2. So then it is into be somewhere here. It means T5 and T6 is the middle value of this one. So and this is the first quartile. This is the second quartile and third quartile. So 10 divided by 4 multiplied by 3, that is 7.5, that is 8. The third quartile is going to be 8. Now I'm going to ask. Now my graph is ready. Now plan is ready. I need the first quartile, second quartile, and the third quartile. Now I know. And then I'll ask from the Apple buyer, what is the lower bound of you? Lower bound means lowest value of your, lowest weight of your apple. So he will tell that, okay, it is 30. Then lower one is already we writing the first when in ascending order. So this is 30. Okay. Then I'm asking, okay, what is your first quartile? First quartile he will tell 50. So then it should be somewhere here 50. Then I will ask, what is your medium or the second quartile? So he will tell second quartile is 60. Then I'll ask, what is your third quartile? So farmer will tell third quartile is 70. And what is your upper bound, the highest value? He will tell that my upper bound is 80. It is some 80. Then if the farmer doesn't know about the quartiles, how do you ask? Tell me what is your first one. Then tell me the weight of third apple. Then tell me fifth and sixth of apple and you want to count the value. They will tell fifth is this one, then you want to get the average, which is 60. So they will tell farm what is your fifth one? Fifth one is 55. What is your sixth one? Sixth one is 65. Then you get the average, that is going to be 60. Likewise, tell me what is the size of eighth apple. So he will tell, and yeah, it is going to be eighth apple. And then what is your weight of last apple, the highest apple? So that's, you can ask differently. Now the other buyer, you ask him the same question from second one, what is your lowest bound? He will tell that, okay, this is this one. Then what is your first quartile is 60. So he will tell first quartile is 60. So what is your um, uh, Q2, the medium, second quartile or medium? He will tell that it is 70. And then he will say, what is your uh, third quartile? Third quartile is, he will tell 90. And what is your upper bound? Upper bound is 92. Then you draw the graph. This is this one, and this is this one. Now you can decide which farmer is better. And these all apples are from 8, 9, 10. Weight of this apple all are 90. And this farmer, see that without checking all the um, apples in the garden, you can pick up randomly. It has to be unbiased. You should not bring the same place, so you have to be pick up randomly from every places, and you can expand this number of apples to, let's say if it is 1 acre, or then you can ask 100 apples and tell me the lower bound and tell me the upper bound. Then so likewise, without knowing, you don't need to go to the farm, but you can bring this data and you can decide the which farmer you are going to use. Basically in here conclusion is, you are going to go to, this is farmer A and this is farmer B, you are going to go to farmer B. So we are making the decisions in this decision making process. So there are better options there rather than this one. So first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, medium mode. Then we talk about spread as well. Spread will the next one or two lessons, spread, measure of location and measure of spread, and some then histograms, polygons, and then the box plot, right? They are better version of it. Now next we will discuss the interpolation. So this topic is interpolation. So we'll discuss this idea very simply. And this is a ruler. This place is 2 centimeter. This place is 4 centimeter. In terms of millimeter, what is this one? 20 millimeter. In terms of 4 centimeter means 4 centimeter in terms of millimeter, which one? 40 millimeter. So this is a ruler. It has up to 0. And this is up to 10. Now when it is 2, you can see 20 millimeters, the other side. And if it is 4, you can see 40 millimeter. Usually ruler is something like this. So you can see this one. So this is 2 centimeter, and this is 12 millimeter, 20 millimeter in this side. Right, same place. This is 33 centimeter in this side. This is 30 millimeter, and then you bring to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is 21, 22. Likewise, this is going to be 2.1, 2.2, something like that. So I'll bring in it into one line now. So this is 2 centimeter mean 20 millimeter. 4 centimeter mean, now if this is 3 centimeter, what is this millimeter? I know that you will simply tell this is 30 millimeter. Okay, how do you give the calculation for this? When you give the calculation part, that is interpolation. I will mark this is A point, B point, and C point. I will find BA length. BA divided by CA. What is BA? I'm working with centimeters. BA means 4 minus 2. Sorry, yeah, no, BA means 3 minus 2. And CA means 4 minus 2. Again, BA and CA, I can write this is a ratio. BA is in terms of this one. Now we don't know this one. I'll take this is X. That's what we need. X minus 20 divided by 40 minus 20. So, but now both are same ratio. Then this has to be equal. Both has to be equal. Hence, what you can tell? 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2 has to be equal to X minus 2, 40 minus 20. And then there is only this is the equation, one unknown. So 3 minus 2 is 1, 4 minus 2 is 2, X minus 20, then 40 minus 20, 20. Then this is 2 and this is 1. You can cross out like this. Then cross minus 10 equal A minus 20 equal 10 plus 20, a equal 30. So this is interpolation. This is also right, but this is not smart. BA, okay, I will write another way. AB divided by BC. What is AB mean? In terms of this one, 3 minus 2. Divided by BC mean 4 minus 3. And again, AB mean x minus 20. And then again, BC mean 40 minus x. This is also right. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. And x minus 20 over 40 minus x. X cross multiply 4 minus x equal 40 minus x equal x minus 20. Then this 20 comes 60. This is 2x equals 60. X equal 30. Because this is not smart. Why I said? Because this x is in two places. So it is the way we write. Actually, I write BA, so I write BA and the other way around, BA and CB. So the way we select the ratio, if we select this one and this one, then x is going to come two times. If we select void this one, then there is no x and this one. Or you can select this one and this one as well if you want. So I'll give that calculation as well. Instead of this one, I am going to write CB over CA. I am writing in terms of centimeter. 4 minus 2 CB. Sorry, 4 minus 3. Then CA 4 minus 2. Then again CB 40 minus x. And again CB in this one 4 minus 3. Sorry, 40 minus 20. CA. So this is the theory behind it. Now, assume we don't need A, B, C now. So you have this setup now, but you should have this one, otherwise we can't work out. So we have two scales. Why we need interpolation? Actually, when we have two scales, this is centimeter and this is millimeter, right? This may be frequency and the other one may be weight, or this may be decibel and other one is centimeter. When we have two scales, we need interpolation. Yes, not always. There are different variations, but in this section it's fine. Now, assume you have this setup. You want to find x. What do? Simply you take x minus 20. If you take x minus 20, then take the same one, the other side. 3 minus 2 equal, then take the big length. So you select the top one is going to be from top scale, right? So 40 minus 20, then 4 minus 2. So then still you get the answer. So what do you want to do when you set up this one? You write x minus 20 you pick up from top, then you pick up from bottom. 3 minus 2, the same distance, this distance. Then equal, pick up the long distance to void x, Then we pick up from top first. Then it has to be top again. 40 minus 20. And then the bottom. 4 minus 2. So this is x minus 20 over 1 equal 40 minus 20, 20 over 2, which is 10 over 1. So x minus 20 equal 10, x equal 30, 30 millimeter. You can work the other way around, but that is not smart. Assume you can write 3 minus 2 divided by x minus 20, then 4 minus 2 divided by 40 minus 20. So in that case, x is in the denominator. So that's not right. That's not good. Still, you can work out it. So instead of that, always if you see x, start with x, and take a short distance x minus 20, and then 3 minus 2, then 40 minus 20, and 4 minus 2. Likewise, if you know this distance, if you know this distance 3 and 2, and this is 30 millimeter, and if you want to find this one, it's still the same thing. Let's say y, take this one, y minus 30, 4 minus 3 equal, then don't go to that area, then take this one, 30 minus 20 equal 3 minus 2. That also works. So basically only, yes, so now you know what is interpolation mean. When there are two scales, we consider the ratio. So ratio has to be same whatever in which scale you wrote, right? It doesn't matter centimeter or millimeter. In here, I jot down a data set again, and I'm going to work this sum in two ways. Now Q1 is n value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 divided by 2, which is 2.75, then round up, that is 3. So term 3, what is term 3? 1, 2, 3, 6. So Q1 is 6, and Q2, it is median 5.5, n divide 11 divided by 2, 5.5, up there, round up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Q2 is 6, because Q2 I found out 11 divided by, sorry, this is 11 divided by 4, this is 11 by 2, 5.5, this is going to be 6. Q1 is, this is term 3, sorry, term 3 is 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, yes, Q1 is 6. And Q2 is term 6. What is term 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. And then Q3 is 11 divided by 4 multiplied by 3, 8.25, round up 9, so term 9. It is 18. Now we know. Now I'm going to work this one with the interpolation. First of all, I am going to put this one into the interval. So 0 to 0, let's say this is x value, 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. So this is the interval now. 0 to 5 values, I'm going to put one interval. So no, this is not equal. So this is the class interval. So I'll first of all find 3. 3 is here, 4 is here, 6 is here, 8 is here, 9 is here, 11 is here, 13 is going to be here, 14 also here, 18 here, 19 here, and 24 here. Basically frequency, this is going to be 2, this is going to be 3, and this is going to be 3, and this is going to be 2, and this is going to be 1. So total if is this is going to be 11. Now I'm going to draw the line. Now there are two scales. One is going from 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So other is a scale is going, this is x. 0 to no, this is frequency scale. 0 to 0. And actually I'll change the scale. This is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to change the side. This is x and this is f. So when this is f. When it is 0, frequency is 0. When it is 5, what is the frequency? 2. When it is 10, what is the frequency? When it is 10, 2 plus 3, which is 5. Okay. I'll put the cumulative frequency table. If this is 2, this is 2 plus 3, 5. And when it is 15, what is 10 up to here? Up to here, 5 plus 3, 8. No. Yeah, 5 plus 3, 8. 2 plus 3, 5 plus 3, 8. So up to here, a frequency is 8. Then 8 plus 2, 10. So up to here, if you got 10, 10 in that frequency. 10 numbers include here. And up to here it is going to be 25, then it is 11. So this is the cumulative frequency table. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So at end of 5 you can see 2. End of 10 you can see 5. End of 15 you can see 8. End of 20 you can see 10. End of 25 you can see 11. So that's how it is. So now there are two scales now. You can see that. Now we'll find the first Q1. Q1 is n divided by 2. N is 11. 11 divided by 2.75. Now we are not going to round up. We can get 2.75 straight by interpolation. Now we don't need any rounding up or whole number, anything. Now we can simply take that, okay, where's this 2.75 lies? 2 is here, by 2.75, this is somewhere here, right? 2.75. Now you need the value belongs to this 2.75. So now I'm going to magnify this one here. This is 5 value, and this is 10 value, and this is 2, and this is 5. I'll take only that part, number 20. And now what is the uh, first quartile? 2.75. 2.75. Now you need the relevant value for that. Now it is simple. Write the ratio. Assume this is Q1 now. So Q1 minus 5, right? And divide by so I took this distance versus this distance versus this distance. Q1 minus 5 divide by 20 minus 5. So that ratio should be equal to 2.75 minus. So this is from which scale? X scale. So this is from F scale. So I wrote from X scale Q1 minus 5 minus 20 divided by 5. Then again from this scale I can write this small distance is 2.75 minus 2, and the big one 5 minus 2. Now what is the Q1 value? So 2.75 minus 2, 2.75 minus 2, what is this value? 0.75, and this is 5 minus 2, 3, and this is going to be Q1 minus 5, 20 minus 5, 15. Am I right here? Yeah, 20. No, this is wrong. I put a wrong value when I magnify. This has to be 2, 5, 5, and 10. So then 10 minus 5. Sorry about this one. Q minus 5, 10 minus 5. And 2.75 minus 2, 5 minus 2. So this is 5. Now Q1 minus 5 equal cross multiply 0.75 times 5 divided by 3. It means Q1 minus equal 0.75 divided by 3.25 times 5. So this is going to be 1.25 Q1. So Q1 equal 5 plus 1.25, which is 6.25. Earlier Q1 was 6, now this is 6.25. This is very accurate one. Now we'll find the medium. Go back to the normal sum again. What is the medium? Actually, before find the next one, medium. So if we have this table, so you can write the frequency table. And how do you find? By looking at this table without drawing this one. So that is the skill you finally you need to take. Then you found out okay, 11 divided by 4 is 2.75, right? So then you found out 2.75 term you need. 2.75 term you need. So those are the frequency terms. So 11 divided by 2, 2.75 term you need. So you look at this one. Those are the terms. So what is the term here? 2. What is the term here? 5. Total term. So in this 2.75 mean in between here. So this is the boundary you want to take. So then you will get the one boundary is 2, other boundary is 5. The relevant boundary in terms of this one, that is this one, 5 and 10. And now that is enough. Now you know 2.75. Now you can write. Now you don't need to draw this one. So this is the skill you need to look at, how to trace this one. One more time. So you found out Q1 term is at Q1 term is 2.75 term. So this is in the sequence. So up to here 2, up to here 5, then 2.75 term is where? In between. So then you have a one boundary, 2 and 5. That is the frequency boundary. Then you need the interval of the variable. So what is that boundary? When it is 2, 5. When it is 5, it is 10. So this is 5 and 10. Now you need 2.75. Now this is the Q1. So then you can write Q1 minus 5 over 10 minus 5 equal 2.75 minus 2 over 5 minus 2. Stay with one side, top side. So Q1 minus 5, then this distance, then long distance, 10 minus 5. Then this one, 2.75, this small distance and the big distance, 5 minus 2. And you will get Q1 is 6.25. Now let's discuss the Q2 median. So Q2 is going to be Q2 term. What is the Q2 term? N divided by 2 term. 11 divided by 2, 5.5 now. Okay, now 5 is not the point, 5.5. This is 8. Then the top one is 5. So 5 and 8 is in here. So the frequency, this is F, frequency, okay, capital F, we'll put that the cumulative frequency. So one boundary is lower boundary is 5 and upper boundary is 8 here. Because 5.5 is in between 5 and 8. Then what is that boundary? Relevant in terms of variable, the upper one, that is 10. And relevant to 8, it is 15. Which one you need? You need 5.5. So this is Q2. Now stay with one side. So Q2 minus 10. So this is a small distance, then big distance. Divide by 15 minus 10 equal. Then come to the other side, the small distance. If you write stop, 5.5 minus 5 divided by 8 minus 5. So this is going to be Q2 minus 10 over, this is 5 equal, this is 0.5, 8 minus 5 is 3. Then the answer is going to be Q2 minus 10 equal 5 times 0.5 divided by 3. So 1.5. So Q2 minus 10 equal, this is 5 by 6. Q2 equal 10 plus 5 by 6. So 10 5 over 6. No. No, 10 5 over 6. Now Q2 early 11, but now with the interpolation, that is 10 5 over 6. And now this is Q3. Q3 is the same way now. Q3 is 11 divided by 4 multiplied by 3 term, that is going to be 8.25 term. So when you look at this one, 8.25 is in between these two, 8 and 10. So boundary, the frequency boundary 8 and 10, 8.25. And when it is 8, lower boundary is 15. When it 10, the upper boundary is 20. So then I need 8.25 term. So this is Q3. So Q3 minus 15 divided by 20 minus 15 equal 8.25 minus 8 divided by 10 minus 8. So we'll simplify Q3 minus 15. This is 5. This is 0.25 over 2. So when 5 cross multiply here, it is going as multiply by 5. Then Q3 equal 15 plus 0.25 over 2 times 5. 15 plus. So this is 15 plus 5 over 8. So 15 5 over 8. So this is going to be 15 5 over 8. Earlier it was 18. So that's how the same sum I work with the interpolation. When we work with the interpolation, we can find the exact value, exact term value, 8.25. We don't need to round up like earlier. Earlier, when you get round 8.25, what is our command? Round up to 9. So 8.25 round up 9. That's why we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. That's why we wrote 8. And first quartile, n divided by 11 divided by 4, 2.75. Then round up to 3. What is 3? 1, 2, 3, 6. But now in here we can take straight 2.75 as we discuss. Just for the update about interpolation. Okay, I will take, this is for your knowledge, this is A. Just to show something, I will take this is A. This one is simple B. And this one is simple C. And this one is simple D. Now we know that by cross multiplication you can cross out. So you can write AD times BC, or you can write DA over, I'll bring D up, D over B, and C over A. So you can have writing so many options, right? But stay with one method rather than confusion. So basically, right, this is 2 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 3 centimeter. This is 20 millimeter, 40 millimeter, and this is X. So basically we could work with this direct distance A, then this distance B. Right? The same distance here C, and same distance here D. So what we write? A divided by B equal C divided by D. Right? Just so you should, I don't want, like, just see this one and don't try to understand even. Just forget about and stay with what I discussed. This is I want to write that. I want to mention in here that we can cross multiply and work out instead of same way. So A divided by B, and C divided by D. Instead of that, you can write A divided by C and top two smalls and two bigs. B divided by D. The proof is, can you see that I can B, I can C bring down here and B going up here, cross multiply. Still the same. We can write so many ways, but yes, just forget about this one, and yeah, just forget about this part. Oh, let me complete the note. So then x minus 20 we wrote, then 40 minus 20 equal 3 minus 2 divided by 4 minus 2. The same thing you can write x minus 20. If you talk 20, then 3 minus 2, and then the bigger one 40 minus 20 and 4 minus 2. This is also right, and you can see from here, can you see cross multiply? So 40 20 here down, 40 here into here, so this will go up and this will go down, so then you will get this one. That's all I wanted to. And this is example 5 in the book. So 30 to 31 2. So starting value is 2, then frequency dot. So this is 25. Then the cumulative is 2 plus 25 27. Then up to here it is 30 people again. So 27 plus 30 57. Then 57 plus 13 60 70. So now this is the boundary. So now I want to find how many people there are. 70 people there. Now first quartile. So Q1 means 7 Q1. How do we find Q1? N divided by 4, which is 70 divided by 4. That is uh, actually they want the upper quartile, not the first quartile. So it means Q3. It means N divided by 4 multiplied by 3, which is 70 divided by 4 multiplied by 3. The answer is 52.5. So we need term 52.5. Now you go and see that 52.5 where is lies. So 27 is here and 57 is here. So this is 27, this is 57. So capital F cumulative, this is 27. So it is in between 52.5. I think somewhere here 52.5. Now I will come to the x variable one. So what are the boundaries here? 33, and what is the upper bound? 36. So I need this value basically. So this is Q3. Now I can write Q3 minus 33 divided by 36 minus 33 equal 52.5 minus 27 equal 57 minus 27. So Q3 minus 33, this is 36, 3 equal 52 minus 5 minus 27. Now this is 57. Then this has to be 30, and this is 25.5. Then cross multiply by 3, and then Q3 is take this one to other side, 33 plus so this is cancel out, 25.5 over 10. I divide 3 and 30. It means this is going to be 233 plus 2.55. It is 35.55. 33. Why it is 25.5. multiply by 3, this is 30. Yeah, okay, this is 10, 2.55. For me, 30.55. I think that's an issue I need to correct because this this one is not continuous, because 31 and in between 31 to 32 there's an issue. This data range is not continuous, so I have to recorrect this one. So I already teach you how to do the correction. Take the difference between this one 31 and 32, because this is going to be 30 and 31 and then 32. So there is a gap here. So we want to merge this gap. So get the difference. To 32 minus 31 is 1. So take the half, 0.5. So we'll add here 0.5 and minus here 0.5. So likewise then this is going to be 29.5 to 31.5, then 31.5 to 33.5, and 33.5 to 36.5, then 36.5 to 39.5, because data is not continuous in here. For interpolation, data has to be continuous. So there is a gap. What is that gap? If you get a 30.12 number, you can't put in here. So the 30.5, now it is, there is no gap here. And now the boundary is clear. So in that case, I have to recorrect. This one is still, this one is right. 27, 57, 52.5. But instead of 27 boundary, I took 33. But it has to be 33.5. And 57 boundary, it has to be 36.5. So then this is, when we write here, Q3 minus 33.5 and 36.5, this is 36.5 minus 33.5, and then this one again, 57 minus 27 is fine. This is 30. Is that right? This is 36. Yeah, not 52. Yeah, that is right. 52 point over 27 minus 57 minus 27. So then this is going to be 33.5, and this is going to be 33.5, and as a result this number will be changed it. So the answer is going to be 36.05. So Q3 is 36.05. So important thing is in here, even I missed this one, I didn't look at the interval. The interval has a gap. It is not continuous. So make sure that always this interval has to be continuous. So first thing is, when you do this interpolations, you need to look at the continuity of this, the variable. Now the next one is another one, that is percentile. 10th percentile. Estimate the 10th percentile. Okay, first of all, percentile. Now we break this in the frequency into four pieces, and we take, this is first quartile, second quartile or median, and third quartile. and we observe the numbers on top. Right? Yeah, it is okay if we have around 25 data. If we have thousands data, then we need more observations. In that case, you can consider this one. The whole range is to 100 or 100. So instead of that, we are dividing this whole frequency into a hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 10, 10, 11, likewise 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now we divided n here, n divided by 4, and then we take 1 for first quartile. For first quartile, n divided by 4, we take the 1. The second quartile or medium, n divided 4 and take the second one. Third quartile, n divided by 4 and we took the third one. 3 times. Likewise, in here now for percentiles, n divided by 100. If I want to take the 10th one, so multiply by 10th. So this is called P10th. If I want 20, 20th percentile, so n divided by 100 and multiply by 20. What is P25th percentile mean? Again, first quartile. N divided by 100 multiply by 25, which is n divided by 4. What is P50? P50 is all distance divided by 100 multiply 50, which is n divided by 2, which is median. Likewise, P75 mean n divided by 100 multiply by 70, n 3 over 4, which is third quartile in terms of. And likewise, you can find P70, P not only 20, 30 is like that. You can find P26, n divided by 100 multiplied by 26. So likewise, you can test any point of this terms, any frequency line. Now, in here we need the 10th part B, P10, 10th. It means P10 mean total number n divided by 100 multiplied by 10. So n is 70 divided by 100 multiplied by 10. The answer is 7. So you need the seventh term. Right, seventh term is here. This is second term and this is 27. In between here. So then frequency boundaries is this one. And the relevant variable boundary is this one. So 2 is 31.5 and the upper is 33.5, and we need the seventh term, this one. So then I take this is P10. So then P10 minus 31.5 divided by 33.5 minus 31.5 equal, this is 2. So 7 minus 2 minus 27 minus 2. So P10 minus 31.5 divided by 2 equal, this is going to be 5 over 25. So P10 equal 31.5 plus 5 over 25 times 2. So the P10 has to be is 31.9.